Hello and welcome to Horsham.tv. We are now on episode 3 of Horsham.tv. We hope you've enjoyed the last 2 episodes. We certainly have, as we've been out and about in the district and meeting lots of lovely people. Now we've got plenty coming up in the episode today, and it's bumper packed, filled with all sorts of festive fun, but it's all going to come after the title. This week we're running another competition, so stay tuned until the end of the programme. To be in within a chance of winning, you need to tell us, where does Connie get her mince pies and carrots from? You need to head over to our Instagram page and leave a comment and be in with a chance of winning. We have a bumper episode this week, so it seems only right that I have some help in the studio to get through all of the fantastic items we have planned. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome Connie into the studio and out from the cold. Come in, Connie. And it's festive! Well done, very good decorations.
Thank you.
Very beautiful, I like them a lot.
Yeah,
And
I'm very sorry that I'm a little bit late with the coffee.
Well,
I've got some cannolis to make up for it.
Oh, fantastic. And I see you're also sporting your lovely scarf that you
I
picked up
am
from
indeed,
Avida.
yep. It's
I am
very soft and cosy.
A tiny bit jealous, you look very snugly and warm in that actually, it must be
Well,
said.
she does have a few more, so you can always go and grab one.
Okay, couldn't I? Now we've got decorations, tell me.
So I've been out and around all of the Horsham district picking up all these lovely decorations. So do you want to see where I got them from?
I would like to, yeah,
Okay,
let's
let's
go
get
for
into it. Hello, I'm here today at Christina's and I'm just going to look for some decorations for the studio. Well, a lovely Christmas display behind me. And I think Christina's doing some socially distanced teas in the tea room. I want something... This looks ideal. Yeah, I think that's it. Well, I'm just on my way down the high street and I've just come past all these lovely vegetables and I thought I need to get some carrots for Santa, and I was just going to go for these carrots, obviously, but I've just noticed that they've got colourful carrots as well, so I'm going to pick up one of each colour because I've not actually seen this before. So I'm going to get an orange, yellow and purple one, and then Santa and the reindeers will have a bit of option. Right, let's go in and pay for those. And I'm here to pick up some decorations, so what can you recommend to me?
Well, hello, I'm Helen from Sakala in Stunning High Street. We have everything in here made for us, and these are some of the stars that are made in India, north of Jaipur, by a ladies' project. And if you were her Maharaja in years gone by, your elephant would have had his bridle made by these. So they come in lots of colours, pretty and sparkly, and look great on your tree.
I think I'll take all 3 because then I can hang them up in the studio together.
Brilliant, lovely.
So I'm here in Wooden Pots and Things, which is a lovely little shop with a sort of one-off individual items, and I'm looking for a sort of centerpiece for the studio. I know I've got my lovely candle. I'm thinking actually this is really pretty, this one down here, so I might pick that, and it's silver as well, so that means everything will go nicely. I'm probably going to need some help packing it up, so I'm just going to go and ask the owner Mandy to help me with that. Just here at the flower shop in Pulborough, and I've seen something outside that I quite like the look of, so I'm hoping they have it inside, so let's go take a look. And I can see it already. Is it possible for me to take this home with me?
Of course, no worries at all.
Thank you very much.
When would you like it?
Today, if that's possible.
Excellent. Tell you what, you do your real jobs, I'll gift wrap it and pop back.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care then.
I'm at the Real Pie Company shop in Calfold, and I'm just here to pick up some mince pies which I've got for Santa, and I might grab some other bits as well. Hello, I'm just here at the hardware store in Billingshurst, and the last thing that I'm going to pick up is just some nice little Christmas lights, which I know they'll have, just to make the display with all the decorations around look little bit extra nice, just lit up, get all the sparkle out of all the decorations. So I think I'm just gonna go and grab these ones here and pay for these.
So each week, Connie has had the opportunity to go out and about in the district, and she's been meeting some fantastic people. But Connie, you've got us a treat, I think?
Yeah, we're actually going to South Lodge today.
Oh, I love South Lodge.
I've actually never been, so I'm really excited to go.
Oh my goodness. Do you know which bit we're going to?
I don't. I'm
Okay.
hoping that we get a few treats maybe while we're there.
Fantastic. Well, let's go and we'll see what we're doing when we get there.
This is the treat that I've organised. A bit of nails and coffee.
At the spa and the Botanica restaurant. Oh, you are treating us. Oh, I like that one.
Oh, yeah, I just went for that one.
That's lovely as well, isn't it? I like it.
Oh, I do like that one though. It's a bit of a gold theme emerging, isn't there?
There is, isn't it? And I've just noticed it's matching the aesthetic for the Ridgeview Beauty Bar. That's very
It
clever.
is.
I like that, isn't it?
And it's very Christmassy.
It is very Christmassy. And unfortunately, because there's no Scotch eggs available, we can't have a drink, can we?
Oh,
But I know any other time.
just means we'll have to come again, won't it?
Yeah, we can have some Ridgeview sparkling. That'd be delicious, wouldn't
That
it?
would be lovely.
Oh, it's so relaxing.
I bet you're excited to get yours done after me.
I am, except that, Jeff's just asking if we're getting on and doing the piece about South Lodge. Are we doing any work?
I mean, we can always do it after this.
We could do it. I mean, this sort of counts as work, right?
I think this is work.
Yeah, I can cope with this as work. Okay, it'll be my turn after you, right? I'm glad I got my glittery nails in for Christmas. That's good.
Yeah, me too.
I feel
Looking
very,
very
very
nice.
festive, and I'm loving this as well. This is a good platter.
I know, these cakes look so cute.
I
They're
can't wait to
Christmas
dive
trees.
in. They look gorgeous. And the fact that you can come into Botanica, you don't even have to be
Be a resident.
I know,
Yeah, it's really
amazing.
good, isn't it?
Oh, it's not.
It's Jeff again.
Not the demon director.
Yeah, Demon Director Jeff wants us to carry on working.
Oh.
I think we could stay and finish these if we make it up to him.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, I'm not giving him any of the cake.
No, maybe we could buy him a little present or something.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, we can do that afterwards
Yeah.
then. Just do that. I think I found the perfect gift for Jeff. We've had our feet pampered, so I think he can get his done as well. Gel moisturising booties.
Oh, I've also found the perfect gift for Jeff. I've got a men's super buffer.
The less said about that, the better, I think. So, Connie, you haven't been here, but I have, so I wanted to take you out here before we went home. Check out the view.
It looks amazing.
Isn't it gorgeous? And you can see the downs.
Yep.
There's even a pool behind me, which you can't see at the moment.
And
there's a
another
pool
one.
down there as
Two
well.
pools.
And in the summer, can you imagine, sat out here, drinking cocktails,
Oh.
sunshine.
It's so, we should come back.
That's an idea. I
think
like
we should
that.
come
Yeah,
back.
let's do that. Okay, let's make a plan.
Lovely.
Thank you for such a lovely treat. It was just so much fun going
It's
around
all right.
South
It's
Lodge
been
with you.
so much fun. Lovely.
And this is so Christmassy.
I know,
How
it's so
gorgeous is
beautiful.
it?
That tree is huge.
It is. It's very impressive. Now, I have to say, we've been interrupted a few times today, haven't we?
We have. So I'm thinking we should grab some vouchers and come back again.
Afternoon tea? Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, next year it is. That was so much fun, Connie. Thank you so much.
So much fun.
I think Jeff might be a little bit irritated by us, but at least he's got a
A
present.
little bit jealous.
He's got a
Yeah,
present.
exactly.
So that's all that matters. Now, Colin, I don't know about you, but I really like to do bits and pieces of crafting, what have you, over Christmas. Did you do a bit of that?
I do like a bit of crafting, but I haven't done any this year. Maybe later this week.
Maybe.
Just before Christmas.
Or maybe this next piece will inspire you, or maybe not, depending on my skills. So we have got Raymond Warren coming in, who is going to teach me, I feel very sorry for him, to paint. Apparently he can teach anybody, which I think he's going to need to. Connie, can you paint?
I can't, no.
Right.
Can you?
No, not at all. So this could be interesting.
This might be, yeah.
Good luck, Raymond. I am here today with Raymond Warren from Raymond Warren Art, and I mean, I'm just going to say good luck to you, frankly, because basically Raymond has a claim that he can basically make anybody, you can help anybody paint, can't you, if I can get my words out.
Yeah, if you've never painted before, we can do something. And even if you're an expert, it's all good. Yeah.
So I'm not an expert. I'm absolutely putting that out there right now. I can't paint. So we're going to start, and then you can tell me a little bit about your business as well as we go along, because I'm worried that mine's not going to look anything like this. So how do we start? What do we do? I mean, we're holding a paintbrush like a wand at the moment. I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Yeah, so a good way to not hold your paintbrush like a wand for now. Okay. So a good way to start is pen or pencil, just imagine that's what you're holding.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is have a quick go at a background. So we're going to do a sunset, very simple sunset.
Okay.
So,
I'm really worried. let's just get it on. I'm actually really worried because I can only see 4 colours and you've got all different mixes, and I'm guessing that means we're going to have to blend and all sorts of things. So
we are, but don't worry, because remember, if you've never painted before, this is still good for you.
Okay.
So here goes. Wet the paintbrush first. So a little bit of water in there.
Okay.
And all we're going to start with is our lightest colour first. So we're going to start kind of imagining a horizon, and then we're going to work up to kind of darkish sky.
Okay.
So yellow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get some yellow. So this is acrylic paint. It's great. Even if you get it on your clothes, you can clean it off.
Excellent.
And the important thing for the sky, we're going to do it slightly different to that one. We're going to paint horizontally across our canvas that we've got here. Okay, so we're nice and long, so we're not going up and down like that.
So how do your courses work then? How do you do these?
So I have 2 types of different courses. I have classes for children, so a bit more instructional, and they're for primary age children. We tend to focus on painting, but I do drawing classes too. And for adults, I tend to make them a little bit more fun, and we do these things called paint nights. So it's a bit more like an event.
Does it involve Prosecco?
It certainly usually does before
before COVID.
COVID, that's right. So we used to do these in kind of restaurants and bars and funky places. It's really, really good fun. A couple of hours, Prosecco, wine or soft drink. But since then we're doing them online.
Oh, that's really clever. So you can actually do it online. You're doing it through Facebook then?
Yeah, we do it through a Facebook Live event. So you can sit in the comfort of your own home. And if you're a little bit not sure about showing your work to others.
Yes. Which is why I'm obviously showing thousands of people on Facebook how to paint, which is not going to go down well at all.
So what we're going to do is work up. So we're going to blend this with a little bit. So we want to go from this yellow to orange to red. Yeah. Okay, so what we want to do is kind of create an orange. And what I usually ask the kids is, what 2 colours make orange?
Red and yellow.
Red and yellow, awesome. So well done.
Thank you.
Now red's really strong, so I need a little bit of that when we're mixing this.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a little bit of red, not even going to wash my paintbrush, a little bit of red. I'm going to mix it into some yellow. So I want a light orange, like a peach. So I've got a little bit of red, and we're going to mix it in. I'm just going to go very light orange to begin with.
Right.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go the other way around now. So we're going to start above our yellow like this, okay?
Yeah.
So we've got a kind of stripe to begin with. And then what we're going to do is work down in stripes into this yellow here.
Right,
and because this is still wet, it kind of mixes and blends.
So if I was doing this on Facebook, you would be talking us through it, would you, as we were going through?
Yeah, pretty much the same as this. So the camera will be closer. You'll see all this really, really close up. And I take it nice and slow, and there's the comments function on there. So if you've got any questions as we go along.
Like, how do I mix this together to make it look better?
Exactly.
Yes,
like
okay.
And I get a few of those. So, so we're going to blend that little bit there. So here's your little challenge for this. So go in long stripes over your yellow, big long stripes.
Going.
That's it, that's perfect.
How's that? Is that better?
That's it, go really go one side to the other like that. One go.
I'm trying to, it's getting red in there. There we
That's
go.
okay.
It's a bit, I'm gonna be a bit.
That's it.
So this is the problem. I'm now just
That's okay. So if you just keep going over the same one, back to us, and that's great.
There we go.
Perfect. Perfect. And we're going to do the same thing again.
Okay.
So we're going to start
up a bit higher.
Start a bit higher.
Okay.
Like so.
And do you tend to find that adults enjoy this just as much as children?
Oh yes. So for different reasons. So a lot of the feedback I get from adults is that from a kind of hard working week and got family and the stresses of life, actually trying something new and painting is a really good way of relaxing, really great for your mental health. It's a way of switching off, and I hear that a lot.
Yeah, I can understand that, because despite the fact that I was ridiculously nervous before we started filming this, actually I feel a little bit calmer, partly because we're just doing lines and I don't have to paint anything particularly scary as this, which is what I first saw, and I was a bit concerned that that was what we were going to be copying. So I'm glad that's not stage 1, so that's good. Okay.
Gonna do the same thing, a bit more red. Yeah, let's be brave now. We're probably almost at the end of our stripe.
Okay.
So,
how red are you going? Oh, okay.
Yeah, quite red now. Let's be brave. Let's get some more red in there. That's it. Go on. Braver. I dare you.
I'm not brave. I'm not brave. I don't want to do it wrong. There we go. I'm doing the absolute opposite that I tell my children, which is just to give it a go. I think there's something about being an adult, you tend to be less jumping into something, don't you? So I suppose this gives you a bit of freedom just to give it a try, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. And I kind of say a bit like the great Bob Ross that, you know, there's no such thing as a mistake. So you can always make things better, you can always change it, don't worry about it. So my children's classes my regular children's classes start back up in January.
Okay.
Wednesday the 6th of January.
And that's online through Facebook?
It is, yes. And they're recorded as well. So if you miss it because of something that's going on at home, COVID and all the rest of it, you can re-watch it again afterwards whenever it's convenient for you.
Is that a batch of weekly lessons, or is it?
It is. So it's weekly for 6 weeks.
Yep.
So it's a batch of 6. It's £45 for the 6 lessons.
That's a good price.
Yeah,
that's good.
So.
And so I'm guessing that you could just have a couple of children in the back being able to do it at the same time as...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's per household. So if you've got more than one child, then set them all up. So you just need some basic materials to do that. On New Year's Eve, I've got a one-off special. So at 4 p.m, 4 till 5 p.m, I'm doing a one-off special. We're going to create something like this on a small canvas like this. So if you just want to have a go once and see what it's like, and we're going to say farewell to 2020 with a very, very special painting.
I was going to say, what could possibly capture 2020 in a painting?
Exactly. Well, we're going to try and think nice things and also look forward to 2021.
That's really good. So you can do that. You can book online. I'm guessing that it's limitless, is it? How many people can get involved with that?
Absolutely. And be really brave because this is really bright. Oh,
okay.
It's my favourite
Mine's
colour.
going to go
right at the top. And this will get on your easel.
Ooh. Feeling very proud of myself. I've painted some lines.
Yeah. Well, now what I expect you to do is take this home, create something else on the canvas, and then show the world afterwards. So if you can do that, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I could draw like some silhouette maybe, lots of black paint, and then no one will know what it looks like afterwards. It's fine. Raymond, thank you so much. This has actually been really lovely for all my complete fear, but it's really good. And I'm expecting the next time I do something, I'll try and get it a bit closer to that. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I'm pretty pleased with that. I think I'll be indulging this as a passion for the future. Now, it might be a bit of a strange time of year for us all this time, but Connie has still been able to get the opportunity to glam up with a virtual tutorial from Body and Face in Storrington. Over to you, Connie.
Today, I'm actually going to be focusing on something a little bit different, and that is your eyebrows. I'm sure many of you are aware that over lockdown it's been somewhat of a struggle to keep your eyebrows in good shape, and I've seen many hilarious disaster photos online, but it's not been very inspiring for a DIY. That's why today I'm joined with Karina from Body and Face, and she is actually going to be giving me a brow maintenance tutorial. So hopefully we'll all learn a few tips and tricks on how to keep our eyebrows looking nice and shaped.
Here at Body and Face Beauty Boutique, during lockdown, a question we were asked a lot by clients was, how do I maintain my eyebrows at home? So something we started to do was to give some easy, straightforward tips on what you could do. So the main important things to keeping your eyebrows tidy at home is a good mirror with some good lighting and a great pair of tweezers. So just to keep them in check at home, hold the skin nice and tight, and then in the direction of the hair growth, just take out any stray hairs that you can see. Doing this every few days will allow you to keep on top of it. I usually have a few on the end here. The other thing, just to give your eyebrows some sharpness and definition, is a great eyebrow pencil. We use Me Makeup and Delilah here at the salon. Delilah is a British brand and it's 100% vegan, and Me is a mineral-based natural makeup. So I'm using today the Me Brow Wand. It doesn't need sharpening because you can screw it up yourself, and it has a brush on the end. So give your eyebrows a little brush just into shape, and then just follow with the angle on the pencil the natural brow line, just going gentle strokes and build that up. And then with the brush on the end, just give them a gentle brush through. And it's really that simple. The other product, which is really, really good, it's like a mascara, it's from Delilah. It's called Brow Shape Gel, and it's really good if you've got any little gaps. It's put some little fibres into the hairs that you have got there, and because it's a gel, it sets very slightly and holds. Something we do say to clients is don't try to wax your eyebrows at home. We have had a few disasters that we're currently putting right, which we will get there. It just takes a bit of time. And as you can see, just helps to make your eyebrows look a little bit fuller, a bit more colour, a bit sharper, and frame your face.
Well, that was my online tutorial with Karina from Body and Face, which I found very useful as I'm definitely going to be wanting to do some DIY treatments over this festive period.
So those of you who have been watching us the last 3 episodes will know that we're in this very lovely studio space, but it isn't actually a studio all the time. We are in fact at Springboard House in Horsham, and I'm with Ben Burt, who's the Chief Executive of Springboard Project, who's going to tell us a little bit more about the charity and the project. Hello, Ben.
Hello.
Thank you for coming into your own studio space.
That's all right, yeah. Now I've made the long journey from East Sussex into West Sussex today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So Ben, I'd like to know a little bit. I know a little bit about Springboard, but I'd love if you could tell us a little bit more about it. Who's it for? Who uses it? All that
Yeah,
sort of
so Springboard is a local charity based in Horsham. We predominantly work with children and young people, and we sort of split it into 2 categories really. That children and young people that have a disability. So we run a lot of respite care for families, and try and provide opportunities and experiences to those children with disability who may otherwise not get those opportunities. And then the other sort of arm to what we do is our stay and play centre, which is in the house here, which predominantly works with families who have a child under the age of 5 or 6. So we see a lot of little ones running around during the day, causing mayhem, and having a lot of fun and learning how to play and using the soft play in the centre room.
I actually have 2 children. When they were a little bit younger, we used to come in here, and it's fantastic because it is a safe space and the children can run about and they can have a lovely time, and mum can feel fairly relaxed, or dad can feel very relaxed about where they are, and the outdoor space is lovely and for children as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So the outdoor space is quite secure, well, very secure, which is helpful. And there's an accessible roundabout and all sorts of other stuff in there. And we see dads, mums, grandparents, childminders, anyone that's looking after a small toddler basically. And then in the holidays we generally see a few of the older age children and stuff like that.
I was going to say, 'cause this isn't usually a studio, is it? What do you use this space for?
Well, whatever people want to use it for, really. So you guys use it as a studio, which has been great, and it's been brilliant to have you guys here. We will use it as an arts and crafts space. We've done stop frame animation in here. We've done green screen stuff. We've held meetings. Other people have held meetings. So if people want to come do training.
People can book in, can't they?
Yeah, people can book. Yeah. So obviously at the moment things are a bit strange with COVID, but in normal circumstances, you'd be able to book and come in and use the space as you want. So it may be that you just want to have a chat with someone else, or you might want to run training for 10 other people, and we'll provide teas and coffees and all that kind of stuff. And when others aren't using it, then we try and utilise it as best we can.
Fantastic. And is there anything coming up over the next few months that you want to tell us about with Springboard? Anything you've been up to or going to be up to?
Well, that all depends on what the government want to say, but we're trying to continue as best we can under the current restrictions. So that means providing as much respite care as possible for families with a disabled child. We've been running the Giving Tree, where we collect presents for families who are on low incomes and things like that, and we were starting to give those out. Amazing. We're also just about to hand out some care packages to families that have been sort of referred or contacted to us through friends and family and stuff like that, just as a sort of a little pick-me-up before Christmas of some of the additional resources that we've collected over the last few months. And then we'll head into next year in the hope that the centre will be open as normal. And we're looking to add on some additional events and weekend sessions so families can access us more. And we are looking to start building some education programs as well for young adults with disabilities. So
wow, so
it's
lots
all
planned. And if people, I'm going to put you on the spot here, but if people fancy making a donation, if they're feeling a bit willing over Christmas, is there a way to do that for people?
Yes, you have put me on the spot. The best thing to do is to go on our website, and there should be a Just Giving link somewhere on there, donate button, or just give us a call and we'll happily give you our bank details and you can transfer it that way.
Absolutely, brilliant.
But yeah, that's always, anything is always helpful for us, and we've been actually really humbled with the support that we've received from the community this year in such challenging times for everyone. So yeah, it's really helpful.
Oh, that's really good to hear. Well, thank you very much, Ben. Thank you for the use of the space.
No worries,
We
that's
very
absolutely
much
fine.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And keep doing what you guys are doing.
Thank you, we will do, yeah.
Thank you. So speaking of Springboard, we have patron of Springboard here, Tom Foolery, who some of you may well know is a children's entertainer and actually a bit of a personal friend of mine as well. But Tom is, well, I mean, fantastic all-round entertainer, writer, author. All sorts of things, and he's going to give me the 50 quid afterwards, so that's fine. But aside from that, so how are you? How are things?
I'm very
I like
well,
the clashing
thank you.
orange and red.
It's been a while since I've put, well, certainly the Christmas hat on. That's been it's been about a year, but it's been a long while since I've got the socks out
They're
and the
so
shoes.
natty.
I'm back in my gear.
You're back in your gear.
I've had a bit of a rest.
That's all right for some.
Yeah, I decided not to do any parties or anything.
No,
I had a bit of a break.
We're going to explain what Tom's been up to in a minute, because I can see something very strange. I'm not quite sure what he's doing.
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
We're not many sleeps to go now till Santa.
No.
And I bought some Santas with me. I thought we'd play a little game. Do you want to play a game?
I do.
Christmas game.
I'm
Look,
very dubious
there's a little
because
Santa.
the games that Tom usually does involves me just making a complete
I've got
fool out
3
of myself.
Santas. Look, they look the same.
2.
They're not identical twins though. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they're identical triplets. Look, there's 3 of them. Look, they're all 3 the same. They're exactly the same. But Lisa, one of them has got a special talent.
Okay.
Yeah, look, one of them is. Oh, no, it's not that one. Oh, no, it's not that one. No, it's that one. It's that one. Look, it's a squeaky Santa.
Right.
You see that?
That's going to drive my dog mad.
That's going to drive me. Have you got any dogs watching? They're going
Yeah,
crazy now. Right, that's the squeaky Santa, isn't it?
Yes.
So watch. I need you to watch carefully.
Okay.
Watch very carefully, because I'm going to move the squeaky Santa to there, and then I'm going to move him over there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move that one over there, and then I'm going to put that one over there, and then I'm going to put that one over there, and I'm going to put that one over there. Now, were you watching where the squeaky Santa went?
Oh, yeah.
Which one was it?
It's that one.
You think it's the middle one?
Yeah.
She was watching. Do you think it's the middle one?
watching
But
it.
no, you're wrong, because look, it doesn't squeak. See, because look, he's over there. See, look, there he is. Not that one,
I
it's
was
that one
watching
over
it
there.
really closely.
You're watching it. Well, you're going to have to watch a little bit closer. You're
Okay.
watching at home. Here we go. Watch. Squeaky Santa. It's going to move. Over there, but
Right.
like that. Now I'm going to put him there like that. I'm going to put him there like that. Whoops! That one fell over. He's a bit drunk. Which one is the squeaky Santa, Lisa?
Well, so I'm pretty certain it's this one.
Do you think it's that one? Do you think it's that one as well?
Yeah,
Do you
definitely.
think it's that one at home?
I think they're all saying yes.
Well, no, you're wrong. Because look, it doesn't squeak. You see, it was in fact this one. You see, look, you see that one. Now watch very carefully. Oh, crumbs.
Drunk.
I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one out of the way.
Right.
I'm going to make it a little bit easier for you.
Thanks.
This is the squeaky. This is the non-squeaky. Lisa, which one is the squeaky Santa?
This one.
Oh, Lisa, you're not watching. This is not the squeaky Santa. This is the squeaky Santa, Lisa. Honestly, right, I'm going to put it over. Lisa, which one's the squeaky Santa? That one's not, honestly. None of them. Anyway, Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Tom. Thanks for making me feel as.
Now, while we're on the Christmassy theme, Lisa,
Yes,
I'm not
do.
sure if you're aware, but a few years ago at the Capitol Theatre in Horsham, I performed in a Christmas show.
Did you? Did you? What was it called, Tom?
It was called Tom Foolery Saves Christmas.
Wow. Now, was there a book that
There was.
supported them?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Lisa, because alongside it, along with someone else who I've known for a while now, we wrote a little story, and it's written by 2 people, Tom Foolery and our very own Lisa Brace.
There
Look
we
at
go.
that, see?
There
we
we go.
co-authored this book, and we had it
We did.
illustrated by a fantastic illustrator.
She's very good.
Was she good?
She was very good,
She
yes.
was
And we've written quite a few of these books, haven't we?
Yeah, we've written quite a few of these books, yes. And look, there's a picture's beautiful. Look at that. Now, this is my Christmas story.
They're not to give it away.
There are a few copies, sorry.
Yeah, we're not going to. Yes.
Well, there are a few copies left, but
Yeah.
what we're going to do, we're going to donate them this year to the Springboard Giving Tree. So if anybody would like one, or is anyone struggling this Christmas, you can get in touch with Springboard, and they're going to help people.
And we are a little bit biased, but it is a good story. It's very sweet. It's
great.
very lovely. It's all about Tom Foolery saving Christmas.
I'd go
which
to
is
the
really
North
most
Pole
important thing.
and restore the mojo.
He
yeah,
did.
with a bit of a magic dance.
And so it's very good fun. But yes, so we've got quite a few of these downstairs.
We've got a few of these. We're going to give these away to the Springboard Trust, and you can also see me do a read along on my YouTube channel, Tom Foolery TV, if I'm allowed to say that.
There we go. We'll put a little link on there as well. But in a wonderful moment of wizardry, what did you do?
Hang on, I'm going to take off my hat. There's my serious face.
Serious face.
See, I knew there was going to be a worldwide pandemic.
Did you?
And
I wish
knew,
you told the rest of us.
The magic of abracadabra beans on toast
Yeah.
told me that there was going to be a worldwide pandemic where people could only get their exercise via either walking or cycling.
Right.
And as there's not many things you can supply supply for walking.
No.
What you can supply for cycling, though, is bicycles, Lisa.
And Tom, tell me, what do you do now then?
I went and opened a bike shop.
If only I'd put money into this one and not the blimbing book.
I saw it coming. I didn't, by the way, I didn't. But no, I did. I've liked cycling and bicycles all of my life.
And stunts and unicycles and all sorts of things.
Yeah, unicycles. And I mean, in lots of my shows, I had my little mini bike.
Yeah, I remember it.
I had one. I got that for Christmas one year, but obviously it shrunk in the wash. But that bike has been with me since I was about 18, when I had my first job in a bicycle shop, first job out of school, in fact, well before any of magic and entertainment stuff. Yeah. And I decided to go back into it part-time, but then COVID happened. And it became a full-time job. And now I'm the proprietor of something called The Bike Side.
Which is where?
In Partridge Green, on the Huffwood. That's the Huffwood trading estate, thebikeside.co.uk. Did I mention that?
He's doing well here, I have to say. But also, must point out as well, for any of you budding cyclists or anybody who's going to get a bike at Christmas and we don't know if you're going to get it yet, you've got to be good for your bike to turn up for Christmas Day.
You have to be really good. I have, obviously, me and Santa are like that. We are very good friends and all the others as well. And I am fully aware that Father Christmas, Santa cannot always put bicycles together. They quite often come down the chimney in a box.
Yeah, tricky that.
That's not unusual for Christmas bikes, but if you need any help with that, I can actually do that. I am a level 3, Lisa, qualified Cytec mechanic.
Does that mean you get some sort of karate belt or something?
No, I get a penny. I get a penny to wear so my clothes don't get dirty, and I get a sticky foot.